Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Blue version. Last time we beat Brock, we didn't see a single bug in the forest, and this time we would have been on our way to Mount Moon, but some complications happened with recording, so we're right in front of Mount Moon, and we're all just a little bit stronger. Oh, and Bosssaidno evolved, so that's probably some cool stuff. He looks like he's surfing. So damn cute. Without further ado, let's take on the fun that is Mount Moon. With no repels. It really isn't that bad. I don't know why I'm making too big of a deal about it, but it just kind of sucks that we got Zubats on Zubats on Zubats. I mean, it is good training, I guess. How is Bug super effective on poison? It should be the other way around. Because when I spray myself with Off to keep the Skeeters at bay, it's not worse for me because I've covered myself in bug poison. Therefore, Leech Life should not be super effective on Nidoran. Ooh, Oddish. Looks like a blueberry. The blueberry Pokemon. Because see, grass is not very effective on poison, because you put poison on grass, which you also put on bugs. You see my problem here? Alright, not enough of you, Oddish. I don't have time for this. Good job. And that will come in handy. Ooh, Bellsprout. Of course I'm gonna switch Pokemon. Get some. Ooh, Bellsprout looks funky in this game. Imagine a very colorful, swirly 1970s trippy background behind him, and he's just kind of waddling about with his two little root legs. And tell me it's not weird, Pokemon. Like, what a weird Pokemon to have, especially in Johto, how they have a tower of people that just only use Bellsprouts. What a weird Pokemon to specialize, of all the things. Good job, Hockey. Good job. Alright. We're on our way. I think that's a bug catcher. Did you come to explore too? No, I just came to get to the other side. This is not a place I want to explore. Ooh, look, it's his Rattata. It's in the top percentage of Rattatas. I'm gonna take advantage of this and send out our weakest link right now. Because Pikachu needs to get buffed up for the next gym. So we can please do it. Ooh, a Zubat. Make things easy for me. But it failed. How do you fail to use Supersonic? Like, how do you fail to make noise? Maybe it fails because you can't hear it. And if that's the case, sound-based attacks are incredibly flawed. Alright, I think the Moonstone is right up here, and we'll do well to take it. You know, really, Mount Moon hasn't been being so bad, dare I say it, with the wild Pokemon encounters. I thought it was going to be like, step, 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 Zubat, step, step, Zubat, Zubat, Zubat. And if this was X and Y, we'd probably have horde battles of Zubats. That's one thing I'm not looking forward to. Alright, we got the Moonstone. Because think about it, that's too many Pokemon, especially, imagine this, you're at the end of Victory Road. You have maybe 1 or 2 Pokemon left. You get a horde battle. And this is Victory Road, so typically the Pokemon are at par with your levels, or maybe even a little bit stronger. That just seems like a bad situation. I just hope they're not too common. You are fat. Let's try out our new Voltorb. Boss used Make It Rain. Make it rain on those hoes. Nope, I will not change Pokemon. This is erosion at its finest, people. Erosion at its finest. You know what? You're better than Brock. You should go there and take over the gym. But there's another, I think there's a theory, because in Pokemon Black 2, and White 2 I guess, if you're lame, but in Pokemon Black 2, when you beat the first gym leader, Charon, he brings up to, I think, Juniper, that it would have been a lot different if he had his original team. So they must be using weak Pokemon. Which makes sense, because, also, I mean, I know it's a game. If you look at the manga Pokemon Adventures, makes a lot more sense. Because they do talk about the level of a Pokemon just a little bit. But it's also just, you know, you train with the Pokemon every day. You're good at what you do. There's not as much a difference between someone like Brock and someone like Blaine in the manga. But in the game, he's a joke. Alright. I'm gonna fight you. Little kids should leave grown-ups alone. Yeah, you won't leave, so you're gonna punish me for talking to you. You should have just ignored me, like the grown-up. Now you're gonna whip me. Ooh, check out that Rattata. I bet it's in the top percentage. Ooh, Hyper Fang. That's not a nice move. Shit. It is in the top percentage. But it's alright. We will pull through. Especially with weak moves like that. Why don't you use Hyper Fang again? You would have had me if you used Hyper Fang. We don't have revives yet, so I'm not gonna take a chance. Alright, I think as long as he doesn't use Hyper... There... Alright! We would have been screwed. Alright, we defeated Rocket. Rocket power. with Otto and Squid and Reggie and Raymundo and Tito, of course. That show was the best. Because they think about it, they did every single sport ever. Actually, you know what? They never played baseball, football, soccer, or any of. You know what? All they did was do extreme sports, which I guess is fine. But the show would have been a lot cooler if they, played some hoop down on the courts. But we're almost out of here, folks. We got this bum, and then we got the super dork. And I think we're gonna use our war turtle and just try and plow out of here. Team Rocket will find the fossils, revive, and sell them for cash. Now, if you aren't wasting your time... excuse me. If you aren't wasting your time battling with a little kid, and you just walked up a little more, your Pokemon would have still been at full strength, and you might have had a chance to get the fossils. But nope. You wasted your time. What would the boss say? And I'm the boss, and I say no. No fossils for you. Get out of here. Of course I'm gonna change. I feel like Raticate, back to the whole subject, is just an obnoxious looking Pokemon. Because in the beginning of the game, he's pretty good and he can rain on your parade, but he's just obnoxious with that hyper thing. I don't like him. I don't like him at all. Excuse me another second. Alright, Zubat's out of the way, and we defeated this bunk. Let's grab that fossil. I can't believe it. I think we're about to make it out of Mount Moon in one video. Jeez, what is wrong with me today? Alright, we met the guy who will not share with the fossils. It's Uryu from Bleach. Okay, I absolutely love Grimer's sprite in this game. He's just like, woohoo! Woo! He's a happy looking pile of grime. Once again, excuse my coughing fits. Disable sucks in this game. If it was the move that you were using, it would have been a lot better. Because you typically use your best move to finish off these guys. I will not change Pokemon. You're all yellow in this Game Boy Colored version. I do not know why. You look like an Ultra Ball Voltorb. A special Voltorb. Now what came first, the Pokemon, the Pokeball, or the Voltorb? That's an interesting question. Or is it evolution at work? Because some people say that a Voltorb is just a failed experiment of a Pokeball. I don't buy it, because if you play Gen 5, there's a Pokemon called Fungus, and it's a mushroom that has a Pokeball pattern. And that, we've seen... Okay, you are upside down, but I'll get back to that after this rant. We've seen in real life how animals will change after man changes them, like artificial selection. Because in London area, during the Industrial Revolution, a bunch of moths ended up, instead of being brown, after all the soot made all the trees gray, some of them became gray, and they ended up surviving better. So maybe after Pokeballs started being used, the Voltorb Electrode species started to change to look like them, so they wouldn't be picked off by predators. And that is my theory, because I think it's a lot cooler than just a failed Pokeball. Because that's not a failed Pokeball. You just turn an inanimate object into something that's alive and that can reproduce. That's a success. So my theory is all the way. And I know we're a little over the time, but I really want to see the light of day. So we're gonna stay to it. Oh, and cool! Nidomon is evolving. This is a Pokemon. This world is inhabited by Pokemon. Do I want the Helix fossil? No, I want the Angry fossil. Yeah. Boss got Dome from a fossil. What if we just started calling really older women fossils? That would make a lot more sense in this game then. Go, the new and improved Nidomon. Now we can see your face. Alright, let's get out of here. And we made it out! We made it out alive. Cerulean City, we're on our way, but that's gonna have to wait till next time. Thanks again for watching. Don't forget to, leave a comment, subscribe, share with your friends, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.